This is how you make virtual flashcards using Flippity and Quizlet. There are other ways to make virtual flashcards. These are two that I know about. You can also make flashcards on paper. The danger with that is when you turn it in to get a grade, I have the flashcards for a period of time to grade them, and you can't use them to study during that period of time, whereas virtual ones you can look at and I can look at the same time. So one way is Flippity, which you have used before. Click on it, click Instructions and Template, click this template. Here you have to be signed into Google. If it says access denied, make sure you're signed into your Google account. Hit make a copy. It leads you to the template. You can go ahead and delete everything. Whoops, I don't know what I did. You can go ahead and delete everything on here because you are going to be making your own. I highlighted it and pressed delete. There's audio linked already, which if you would like a random computer voice to read you your words as you're trying to study, leave it there. Otherwise, you can delete that also. Okay, under side 1, you would put all of your keystone words, and then under side 2, you will put the definitions. You can just copy and paste them unless you want to write them in your own words or add examples or pictures. Otherwise, you can delete. If it bothers you that it goes over into other boxes, go to Format, Text Wrapping, Wrap. But either way, it won't affect the flashcards themselves once you create them. Alright, so for the sake of time, I'm only going to do 2, but pretend like they are all on there. That's what you will do. You can change the card color if you want to. You can change the text color if you want to. But when you're ready, you hit File, Publish to the Web, Publish, OK. Control C will copy that link. You can X out of the box then, and at the bottom of the page there's a new tab. You can click Get the Link Here. In that blue box, click it, and then I'm going to do Control V to paste, Enter, click here to get your Flippity flashcards. I'll follow the link, and it should lead you then to your flashcards. Okay, so when that loads, you can see your flashcards, you can go through them, you can change the view to be a list, to be a quiz, etc. But you will submit the flashcards to me, so highlight the URL, click Control C, oops, not that. Okay. So again, I highlighted the URL, I hit Control C to copy, you go to the assignment, hit submit. One of the submission tab options should be a website URL. You can paste your URL, Control V, paste into the box that'll come up and hit submit. So the other way that you could make virtual flashcards if you don't like Flippity is through Quizlet. You need to make your own Quizlet account. I didn't make them for you. If you already have an account, then you should be set. Otherwise, make an account, use your school username and password. When you're in, you hit Create Study Set, give it a title. You would fill out the words under words, or terms, I mean. You would put the definitions under the definitions. Again, you can add additional information in the definitions on your own. You could add examples, you could add images, you could rephrase the definitions if it's easier for you to understand them that way. As we continue going through the course, some of the words will be more difficult, and then you may want to add additional information. So this is Keystone Terms List 5. When they're all in, again, I only have 2, but when they're all in, you hit Create. It gives me a link. I'm going to try out my link to make sure it works right. And it does. Here they are. You can do them as flashcards. You can do them in another way, like a test or a game. But the URL, I'm going to copy it just like we did with Flippity. Hit submit. Website URL is one of your options. Paste it, Control V, paste, and hit submit. So either way, any way you want to make flashcards is fine. But I do want you to be reviewing the words whenever we have a couple extra minutes. You can always use that time to be reviewing to do well on the quizzes. These are the same words you're going to need to know for next year's English, for the year after that, for other classes or other professions that you're going into other than being a student. But definitely next year, this is the same list that you'll use next year too. So you might as well save the flippities, save the knowledge in your head. If any of this doesn't make sense or if you're having issues, let me know and I will try to help you. Otherwise, this is what I know about Flippity and Quizlet.